welcome to episode 4, I think, of this wonderful podcast. If it sounds different, we're recording in a totally different space. My car. So it's easier to record in here.
Where did you record last time?
My house. It was nicer. But
where did you record with Caitlin?
I'm going to record here with Caitlin.
Oh.
So my astute guest for today is my friend Garrett.
Why not?
He's really good at saying hello. Have you ever been on a podcast before, Garrett?
No.
Anyway, so today we're going to do some really simple questions of just food-related ones because we both work at a fast food establishment. So
named after a certain movie that's coming out soon.
I am excited to see that movie. I'm thinking of just doing an entire podcast episode where we review that movie with everyone that I see it with. Just in the theater if no one else shows up. That's a quiet space. So,
and then you just have Sonic in the background.
Fast food questions, I really don't, have any, or just, restaurant questions in general. Do you have any idea for restaurant questions?
What do you mean by, restaurant questions? Just in general, what's your favorite, or, why do you avoid them?
I guess, what's your favorite restaurant? Not fast food, just, normal restaurant that you go out to eat with. You're gonna have to think about this one, aren't you?
Just a little.
Jesus Christ. I'll go first while you think about it. My favorite, ever since I was a child until recently, was Red Robin.
Why did it change?
Due to their wonderful, beautiful, delicious mac and cheese. Because as I said in the last episode, I worship the mac and cheese gods. So, that's a thing I must always do. They had the best mac and cheese out of the entire, restaurant business in the universe. So I went there all the time for any occasion possible. And then they changed their mac and cheese recipe. And now it's very bad. So I don't really go there anymore. But now I don't really have a favorite restaurant because it was ruined by that. So I guess it just goes down to Texas Roadhouse because they have buns. That's basically the only thing I eat there is their buns. They're really good.
That is me at Texas Roadhouse as well. I just eat bread.
The server came over when I was eating the basket of 4 buns, and she's like, "We're gonna need to do another one, don't we?" And I'm like, "Yes, you do."
And there's
I'm like, ugh. So yeah, you had time to think.
I did have time. But mostly, I have no deciding factor in this since I have 2 other siblings.
Oh,
so when we're out, it's just where do you guys want to go? My brother and sister, Chick-fil-A!
You don't have any
chicken!
You don't have a deciding factor. You're always outvoted by your siblings.
Yep.
That's a fun time.
And then when I do choose, I usually come here. Or I eat at my house.
Ugh. I mean, you do get a discount at your workplace.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, also, my other favorite thing about restaurants, since I thought of servers, they always come over when you have food in your mouth.
You're right about that.
It's just in any circumstance whatsoever, at any point, when they do a check back or whatever, you're just with food in your mouth. Everything good over here? Or you haven't even bitten into it yet, and you're like, I don't have an opinion on this yet. So.
Why?
Because sometimes they leave, they come back, and then, in 2 seconds, they're everything tastes good? I'm like, I haven't tried yet, what do you mean?
That is very relatable, because that happens almost every time.
It does happen almost every time. Okay, good. I was making sure it's still disconnected to the Hulu. Anyway, I don't know. So, it happens every time. I hate it. Ugh. Restaurants and their checkbacks. We can't do checkbacks at our restaurants.
What fast food restaurants do you avoid?
Do I avoid? The most, probably Taco Bell and Chick-fil-A, if those count as fast food.
Yeah, definitely.
I avoid those the most.
Do you have any reason why?
Taco Bell I had once, and I got sick for a week, so I don't go back
Fair.
there. And then Chick-fil-A, I just don't really like any food that they have.
Chicken.
At all. I know, it's just chicken. I don't really like anything. I've had, all of it, their mac and cheese and everything. I don't really like it.
Yeah, because Caitlin brought you the mac and cheese while we were at work.
They don't have very good chicken, in my opinion.
That's a hot take.
Yeah.
That's a hot take.
A fast food restaurant that I've never been to is Burger King. I've never been to a Burger King. I've never had a Burger King burger.
I'm gonna when we go to see the Sonic movie, I'm gonna take you to a Burger King.
Okay, we'll just sneak that in.
Exactly.
Make sure you have a bag and put it in. Now, what are restaurants of the fast food genre that you avoid and run away from and scream?
As you said before, Taco Bell.
Yes.
And then you have
really it.
That's really about it.
Okay.
And then, like, most other places I just don't try since my pool of, like, fast food just is very small.
It's very small. But then there's, like, pizza. Let's talk about pizza. What's your favorite pizza restaurant?
Ooh, good question.
There's a lot of them.
There is a
There's
lot.
like Domino's, Pizza Hut.
Domino's is pretty good.
I do like Domino's, but there's none really close to here, so I usually go with Pizza Hut. I know they're like extremely slow, but I still like their pizza and breadsticks.
Don't you mean the weed shop of Little Caesars too?
Nah, they have good breadsticks.
Yeah, the breadsticks.
But that's about the only thing that saves them.
Fair.
The breadsticks. That's the only good thing that they have.
In pizza, like, you know where Osso's is in Washington, right?
Osso's?
Osso's. Ossos.
Oh yeah, Osso's.
That is where I get my pizza.
It's very weird. It's very.
I like the pizza.
Over there.
Yes, I used to live maybe 5 minutes away from it.
Oh yeah, you moved.
Yes, I moved to the fine establishments over here.
The fine establishments of this wonderful place that we have working here.
Yep.
Where there's a crash on this highway about every day. And I get to witness it from the window of my workplace.
No, there's always something happening on this road. There's always a wee woo. And then when we see it just driving, we're like, oh, someone's in trouble. Or it's like, oh, someone's house is burning down.
That's always fun to watch from afar. You get to see.
And then you have the galaxy-brained individuals not moving for the emergency responders. That is so.
You've got like at least 5 lanes of traffic. You can move over a bit.
There's 3 lanes.
Scoot over. It's fine.
We are in LA. It's not 5.
Just scoot over a bit. Have you ever been to LA?
Oh no, I've been to San Francisco before it got
close enough.
Potion.
I went there and like we never stopped. Like we definitely got to like 50 miles per hour, but we never got to like terrible traffic around here, which is just stopping every 2 seconds.
Yep.
It's fun. It's ugh. But it was good in California. They never stopped. And then it was just like fast lanes. They had like exits on the left, which is never heard of here. And it's like, what's going on?
It's like two-sided
exits. Ah! It's very interesting. Back to restaurants. We've established everything for restaurants, really. Tips. Do you tip?
Who doesn't tip?
There's some people that don't tip for things.
Like, if it's like a sit-down restaurant, definitely tip. And if it's like someone delivers it to your house, definitely tip.
Yes.
This place is kind of a weird middle ground.
No one likes to tip here because they don't know. But you can.
I mean, I sometimes get tips. Hey,
tips. I got like $18 today.
Yeah, I got.
Are you gonna count yours?
Actually, let's see what I got today.
I'll think of other restaurant questions.
We got a singular dollar.
You got $1 in tips, and I got 18.
Good for you.
Congratulations with your $1, sir. Very good.
You pity me too much.
I do pity you a lot. It's very funny. I think it's time for... I'm making this the annual question now of this podcast for every new host that I have. Are coconuts mammals? Now, what is just... Before I speak about it, my opinion, as soon as you just hear the question, are coconuts mammals?
You told me this while I was on my ship.
I know I told you during the... You had plenty of time to think about what I said.
So I think boils down to being a mammal is it being living. This is a coconut.
It lives.
It is a byproduct, like I'm trying to give it a good example, like an apple. The apple isn't living. The tree is living.
Well then, the coconut tree is a mammal.
The coconut tree is not a mammal.
Why is it not a mammal, Garrett? What is your proof?
It's a tree.
Okay.
You can't just go saying one tree is a mammal. You'd have to reclassify everything.
I can if it has all the descriptions of a mammal. It is hairy. It has the coconuts that are hairy. The tree actually produces the milk for the coconut because it makes the coconut.
Yes, but plenty of plants produce milk.
So it produces
almond milk.
Coconut. And
then, you say almonds
but that's
mammals?
not a mammal. It's not hairy. And then
I don't think hair has anything to do with it. Do you see dolphins hairy?
Have you seen...
Are whales hairy? No. Those are mammals. Those are mammals.
The definition of mammal is like hairy or fur.
Nope. That doesn't mean...
That's what Google says!
Google, you're wrong!
Oh.
Dolphins exist.
Also, reproduction is a part of also the mammal thing.
Yes.
They reproduce by laying on the ground and becoming more trees.
That's how all trees produce.
Exactly, but this specific species of tree, I think they're species, is a mammal.
You're not going to go around saying every tree is a mammal.
Watch me.
Go do it. There's a tree right there, and there's a billion trees around.
Guess what? It also has to be warm-blooded. The milk is warm because it's in warm climates.
What about almond milk?
I don't care about almond milk, Garrett. That's not a mammal.
Yes, but it's a plant that produces milk, because by your definition, it's a mammal then.
Duh, that's different.
It's like...
Ultimate consensus, though, for your ultimate consensus of all our coconuts mammals.
If I see a coconut walking around with arms and legs, yes, it is a mammal.
Uh-huh.
But if it's just sitting there like a bump on a log, it ain't a mammal.
Okay. Take that to your graves, folks. That's Garrett's way of defying the laws of logic.
What do you mean the laws of logic? You were just having mind blowing when I said dolphins are mammals.
We had a 2-hour bus ride, and we just conversated about this. It was a very fun time. So this is the new thing that we're doing. We're going to do this with every episode, with every new host. Are coconuts mammals? My consensus is still yes, but I have to do more research into what is a mammal.
Because just doing a simple Google search doesn't mean you're right.
Yes, and Garrett's consensus is still no, which is bad. So I don't think I'm going to be
I took zoology.
I don't think I'm going to be able to convince anyone that a coconut is a mammal, besides the ultimate friend that asked me this question. So
which one's the ultimate friend? Are they going to be on the podcast?
Probably not.
Oh.
Which is sad. So, also, what do you think we should... What's your ultimate consensus on naming the podcast? Do you think it should be Arcade or the Backfoot Podcast?
The Backfoot Podcast?
That was Maria's idea. The Backfoot Podcast. It was where it's a band... It's a song, apparently. It's a rock song.
Well, yeah, your sister's crazy in the music.
Yeah, so, like...
Doing weird rituals on your...
The title of the channel, The Arcade, or some random title of a song that I could be copywritten for.
Think like
Arcade or Backfoot Podcast? Because I'm good with the
I think you could go something with like an arcade theme.
That's true. Because I need to sort of branch off because my Elgato, which I'm getting, so we're actually going to get videos on the channel. Yay! So my Elgato comes in Monday. So that's fun.
So you mean tomorrow?
Yeah, we're recording this on a Sunday, so I recorded back-to-back Saturday and Sunday, so that's... I'm going to go to edit it because, oops, episode 2 is 45 minutes long. This one's only about 15, so I don't have to edit that much. Thank you, Garrett. This is why we really should only have one topic per podcast. We don't need 5 topics. We had 7.
That's your first mistake.
We had 7 topics, and then we branched off those topics. So that's it for this, whatever this podcast will be called, of a list of
restaurants.
Possible name. We just had restaurants and our annual question with every new host. So until next time, see you whenever that may be. Who knows? Bye.
Outro here.